Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am so Kyra, and today we have chips and salsa. Before we get into all that, y'all ain't gonna believe when I talk about this. Whew. Let me eat a little bit of chips, because when I tell you it's always something with me. I know, yes, I said my prayers off camera. As always, someone asked me, like, why do you say your prayers off camera? Because it's like a like I'm always used to doing it, like a routine. Like when I get my food, say my prayers, set my stuff up, press record, and that's it. That's also it's called. Let me do my thumbnail, because I almost forgot. Let's see. Thumbnail would be, or chips and salsa. Nah, I know I'm always MIA because I be having a lot going on. A lot. So remember how I just said, let me tell y'all what's been going on. Whew. Man, I've been up since 6 a.m. Yeah, 6 in the morning. And it's been crazy. Like, wow. So freaking crazy. Here I am getting up at 6, thinking I'm about to get ready for work. This is so good. By the way, this salsa dip came from Costco's. No. I always get them two mixed up. Sam's Club. And this, I seen this. I was out with my mom today, and I'm like, oh my God. She's spoiling me. I'm always so spoiled by her. Thank you, mama. She like, go ahead and get it. One thing I can say about my mom is, if you go out shopping with her, especially to her favorite place, the grocery store, you're going to get something. This right here is so bomb. So freaking good. It got like cilantro in here. I just started loving cilantro. I used to hate cilantro, but it's busting. All right, y'all. Let me stop playing around and get to my story. Why are we really here? So I got up at 6, thinking I'm about to get ready for work, get my daughter ready for daycare, and get my older kids up for school. Here comes my son, my youngest son, telling me, Mom, oh, I got sharp shooting pain. So instantly I'm like, again, because he was just telling me about it last night, right? But sometimes I think my kids, I don't know if y'all kids do this. I be thinking when my kids do stuff that they don't be wanting to go to school. They just, I don't know, something else. So he's telling me that he's having these sharp pains, right? And he did say it last night. And I'm like, okay, just, what did I tell him? Take deep breaths. He's saying that the sharp pains was like came through his chest, not by his heart, came through his chest and shot down by his ribs. So I'm telling him take deep breaths. I'm giving him like massages and stuff. He was breathing right and stuff like that, and he was saying it wasn't by his heart. So I was thinking it was like a muscle spasm. Don't come for me in the comments talking about some, why you ain't rushed that boy to the ER? It could have been serious. I asked him like, man, this is so good. But I asked him like, is it serious that you need to go to the hospital? He like, no, I'm just telling you that it hurt. I'm like, okay, if it gets too bad and it come back again, we going straight to the hospital. He like, okay. That's so fresh and good. Get to Sam's Club or wherever and get some great salsa. If you know how to make your own, make it. I would love to try someone's homemade salsa. I'm drinking on my favorite Arizona green tea. So next thing you know, y'all, I'm end up watching, I was catching up on some of my shows. I'm sitting down watching TV and stuff. I'm chilling, getting ready for the night. Last night I had smothered pork chops, mushrooms, gravy, onions, and white rice. That was so good. I'm gonna start, this is no promises, I'm gonna start cooking some food and then put it on here. I don't know if I'm comfortable yet of showing y'all me cooking. I have to wait. I'm gonna wait a minute. But I'm gonna start cooking some homemade dinners and then bringing it on to the channel. I'm gonna say this now. I am not the best cook. I really don't even like cooking like that, but I love home cooked meals. I'm crazy and lazy sometimes with the food. I do know how to cook. Comment down below and tell me, are y'all like that? Like, do y'all love home cooked food but don't really be like, oh, I gotta get in there and make it? Like, oh my God, 7 days a week? Oh no. This can't be life. This can't be what it is. So anyway, y'all know I be rambling. Okay, so here go the day when I got up in the morning, getting ready for work and stuff. Getting up, getting ready, getting me and the baby ready. He come to me like, I get him ready at 7:30, like, come on, let's get up, get ready for school. He like, it hurt again. So I just stopped instantly. We going straight to the hospital. I'm like, we have to go to the hospital. We are not, we're not going to school. We going straight there because now this is concerning. This is very much so an emergency. If he would have came to me in the middle of the night, I would have jumped up then. So let me finish telling my story. So this is when I'm gonna be like, all of this could have been avoided. So irritating. So I give my daughter to my mom's house. She was like, okay, I'm gonna watch the baby for you while you go take him to the hospital. I'm like, okay. I took him to Children's Hospital downtown Detroit. Because I was going to take him to Sinai Grace. She like, don't take him there, girl. They be in there. She told me she went one time at nighttime and didn't get out till 3 in the morning. I'm like, oh no. I got to get my baby in, get him taken care of right away. So we get down to Children's. And so we get to Children's, and first of all, I do not know how to drive downtown. It's like too many one-ways. I cannot stand driving down there. I'd be like, man, is this a one-way? Is that a one-way? Like, it's so annoying. So we finally get an emergency. They took us right away, just like that. I was shocked because most of the time, when I be going to the emergency rooms, it be forever. It be a lot of people in there, and it just take all day. Y'all know how that is. So we get in. They took us right back. So we get back there. They asking him all these questions and stuff. He's telling them properly. Like, I didn't really have to say nothing. He was speaking for himself. I was proud. I'm like, wow. Like, the kid really know. Like, he ain't look at me not once. He just was like going, telling them everything. I'm like, okay, okay, okay. So they get us in the room. Y'all, we get back there. They ask him more questions and stuff. He tell them. The doctor came back there. She's, you know, examining him, lifting his shirt up, put you down on his wrist where he's saying his hurt at. Asking him about school. Talking to him about, did he have any injuries? What else she say? What did they play any sports in school? He was like, yeah, we played dodgeball. She's like, you like school? He's like, yeah. You know, just trying to see if everything. She's like, everything okay at home? He's like, yes. So y'all can hear like the frustration in my voice because I'm so tired. I've been up all freaking day and this is for this. Ugh. After she got done asking him all the questions, she left out the room. She's like, okay. Before she left out, she's like, we're going to do a couple tests. We're going to do an EKG. We're going to do an x-ray. And we're going to do a couple other tests. Something she said. So then we get in there. I mean, we sitting in there. We wait. I swear to you, we waited for like 2.5 hours before she came back. So then the x-ray lady came. She took them. They did the x-rays. So she like, you know, ma'am, it's a 30-minute wait for x-rays. I'm like, okay. So I'm staring at my phone, just counting down the minutes because I'm just like ready to go. I should have ate something before I left. I did not eat. So now I'm in there getting hungry and more agitated. So then they came in and did, the lady for the EKG came in. Set that up, did the EKG. Then she was like, okay. For my knowledge, don't nothing look wrong right now. His heart is fine. Thank you, God. Thank you. His heart was good. She was like, I'm gonna take this down to them and let them see, let them overlook. So I'm thinking it's gonna be like a right away. Why was it another hour? So now that's 3.5 hours sitting in there. Next thing you know, she finally came back another hour and a half or whatever later. Then she was like, oh, let me go get, I guess, the higher up doctor. I don't know what they're called. She went to go get her. And then she came in and started pressing down on him, checking areas and stuff, listening to his heart and all that. Everything was good. I'm not irritated that I had to bring my son to the hospital. I'm very happy that he was seen. I'm irritated for how far as how long it takes in there because with all of that, all his tests came back normal. There was nothing that they can see. They came with the conclusion is muscle spasms. Muscle spasms. And what else they say? It could be from him. He likes to eat like hot sauce and stuff, Takis like any other kid. I don't think it's from that. I don't think. And then she was saying something like, I said, so what's the conclusion? What are you guys going to do? Like, how are we going to solve this problem? Because if this happened again tonight, I'm about to bring him back to the emergency room. She was like, so we're going to give him, is he okay with taking pill form of, what did she say, Motrin? Yeah, we're going to give him pill form Motrin. Can you swallow it, buddy? He was like, yeah, I can swallow it. So we gave him that. So I'm thinking she's about to go get the Motrin and come right back. Another hour. I was just sitting there. I'm so hungry and feeling weak. about to fall out. I'm like, I went in the hallway like, ma'am, I'm not being rude or anything, but I'm drained. I have to feed my child. He's telling me, Mom, I'm hungry. I'm thinking they're going to get like a sandwich and a juice from out of the cafeteria to give him something to eat. Really don't care about me like that. Just want to feed him too, because he was saying he was hungry as well. My sauce is still cold. He would think that was in the freezer. She came back in there with some graham crackers and juice. Left out another long time again. And then she like, yeah, I want him to eat the graham crackers and juice so we can give him the Motrin. Finally gave him the Motrin, but this is how we got the Motrin. I had to say that I was leaving. I really didn't feel good. I'm like, yeah, how do you get out of here? Now I'm mad. I'm like, I understand and all that. Y'all said there's nothing wrong with my son. Give him Motrin that will stop the spasms. I gotta go. I have to eat. I have to feed him. He's telling me he's hungry. He just want to lay down and go to sleep. He hasn't got any more spasms since he's been here. We're ready to go. She's like, no. I just need the discharge papers and the Motrin. I was like, ma'am, I will buy over-the-counter Motrin, whatever it is, I would get it for him. I just need to leave because we have been sitting in here for a total of 6 hours. 6. And I wasn't rude because I know it's some of you guys out there in the medical field. I understand. Yes, I understand you have to check on other patients, but when we first came into the ER, we were the only ones there. And then when we got back there, maybe it was 2 other kids. I don't understand. Like, what was taking so long? I wanted to scream to the top of my lungs, but I'm like, Kyra, don't do that. Don't be rude. I wasn't rude. I'm not a rude person. I'm very respectful, but I felt like they was just sitting there not doing anything, just wasn't caring, BSing around. I'm like, get me out of here now. I'm ready to go. She came back in the room. I grabbed my purse, told him to grab his tablet. We about to go. She gave him the Motrin, like, okay, yeah, don't forget to da. Next 7, I'm like, yes, I know, I understand. I just have to go because you know what it feel like if you, yes, it's not their fault. Yes, I should have ate something. But do you guys know what it feel like when you don't eat breakfast in the morning? That is very important. When you don't eat breakfast, you're going to feel so weak. I promise. You're going to feel like you're about to fall out. I wish they had like a little something where I can just went down there and bought something from Subway, a sandwich. I don't care if it was a piece of bread. I just wanted something to knock that hunger off because I started to feel real groggy and like weak. I don't like feeling like that. Man, that salsa and chips, so lightweight but so flavorful. But overall, he's fine. He's doing okay. He's healthy. Back on his tablet like everybody else. And back talking about he hungry again. He made me take him to McDonald's, get him some McDonald's. And my mom used to do that for us too. When we left the hospital or the doctor's office, she would take us to McDonald's. I used to love that. It used to make me feel like everything was gonna be all right. You get your McDonald's. So that's all I have. I just wanted to update y'all what's been going on in my life. I'm so happy to talk to you guys. Remember, I told you guys we are like family. So we just chit chat on daily things that's happening and things that's going on in everyday life. So don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Love you.